what's going on, guys? It's Daniel Rodriguez here. Time to review The Flash, Season 2, Episode 21, titled The Runaway Dinosaur. Spoiler reviews, make sure you have seen the episode. Real quick, the man who directed this episode for The Flash is none other than one of my role models, one of my favorite podcasters, one of my favorite people on this planet. I have his book, I have his posters, Clerks, Mallrats, Jane Silent Bob Strike Back, Clerks 2. I mean, God, Kevin Smith, ladies and gentlemen. And a lot of people are haters on Kevin Smith, like, you know, oh, he should shut his mouth about comic books and everything. But, you know, and yeah, come on, he is who he is, and he's fun, he's awesome. That's just my personal opinion. But doesn't mean I'm gonna be like, A+, Kevin Smith directed it, or stuff like that, you know. He's just a man behind just, you know, alright, do this, do that, add a little tone there. That's just it. I mean, he's just, other than that, that's just alright. But for sure, a really, really good episode. Great at times, but I don't think it was an amazing, oh my god, all-time best thing out of the whole series. But it did have really fun moments and emotional moments. And let's get into it. Spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode, and let's get into it. So, Kevin Smith. And let's not forget Jason Mewes also as well. Many people who saw Jay in there. When I saw him, I was like, shit, they actually made the cameo like fit well into the actual show. Anyway, Barry is talking to the Speed Force, and he sees Joe, and he's in his house, his old house, where his mom was murdered and everything. And he's like, Joe, I'm not Joe. He's talking to the Speed Force. The Speed Force is an actual thing, an actual person that controls, like, the god of the Speed Force, basically. Not the god, but a god of the Speed Force sort of thing. That's crazy. That was really cool. And he has to catch a speedster or a speed thing in order to get his power back or to make it back home. Jesse is not waking up, but of course Wally woke up and he's feeling fine and everything. So Jesse's kind of like, and you know, she's like, But Henry basically he's mad at Wells. He's like, where's my son? And well, it's kind of like, oh, my son's dead because of you, and your daughter's in trouble of, you know, being in a coma. Why should I help you? You killed my son. That sort of like, oh crap, like, but we gotta help each other out, man. So anyway, they're in the morgue. You know, they're trying to get something. Cisco and Iris and what's his name? Girder wakes up and he's still in the morgue. It's been a year since he's been on the show and he's in the morgue still. Are you kidding me? Did you not give him a proper burial or something like that? Are you serious? He's still in the morgue? Like, who wrote that? I'm just saying, what? Anyway, Girder comes back, which was a waste of a character, really. I mean, of the actor just being the whole episode. Basically, that was him. I'm just saying, I was kind of like, really? I thought Girder would be have a little talk or something, but he's an actual zombie. And I'm sorry, I love Flash. And I don't know if Girder was from the comics but became before Colossus, but he's just a ripoff of Colossus. He really is. He big muscles, and he's Colossus basically. I'd rather just call him Colossus. I mean, it kind of pissed me off. I was like, am I looking at Colossus or am I looking at Girder? I mean, and not no Deadpool, not that Colossus, which was the Colossus from the comics, but I mean the X-Men, you know, from the X-Men movies, Colossus, and the metal and all that stuff. I mean, that Colossus there, that version. I was like, what the hell? Basically the same person, really. Anyway, we see Jason Mewes, the big belly burger and everything. Hell, yeah, that's my car. Boom! The Girder smashes the window and everything. That's my mom's car! God. I am the fleet commander. Anyway, I think it just filled the cup. Alright, that's enough references for now. Cisco reaches Barry and he ends up refusing it, man, because he wants to get his powers back. So he kind of just pushes it away. He has to catch that speedster. So he's at Nora Allen's grave and his dad's there. Of course, it's the Speed Force talking through the image of his dad. Girder chases Iris to Star Labs, which I guess Girder's a stalker technically. Even in death, you could still stalk. Creepy. Really creepy. Because he's a zombie. He's a zombie stalking a woman. There's a first for many things, so I'll allow it. I will allow it. So anyway, it's really cool because she's like, "Hey, Girder, come on!" She's like running. I thought she was gonna get in a car and be like, and just like drive and everything, but whatever. So Joe tests Wally, which was a really cool thing because I'm like, if they don't give Wally his powers, because that was a perfect time to give Jesse and Wally the powers, perfect sense. If they don't give Wally his powers, ooh, I'm gonna be really pissed off about that. Because that's a perfect there to just put it there. But I don't know. I don't think it's come in yet. Maybe it's gonna come in a different way, and he's gonna feel it when he's maybe like taking a poop or something, or sitting down, and he's gonna be like and he becomes Wally West. So I don't know. So he's not metahuman yet, not showing any signs. Gotta have the talk. So anyway, they're in the lab, and Barry talks to his mom. Very sad, very emotional, very beautiful scene there. And reading the Runaway Dinosaur and everything, and he knows the words, and he's it's a cute, very, very emotional moment, and that's where I dropped the tears. The first time I dropped the tears in the episode, I was like, Flash always does this to me, dude. They always bring the tears. And anyway, he comes back. He has his powers back. He finally is back on his own Earth, or own universe there, and he fights Girder. He defeats him. Jesse wakes up because he does the touch and the magical touch, and she's like, oh my god. And basically, Wells, because she's gonna be a speedster, season 3's coming along to Wally West, Barry Allen, the real Jake Garrick, and did I say Jesse Quake already? Yeah, them, and they'll be like doom, and they'll be running, dude, and come on now, crossover with Arrow, Diggle, Thea, why not, I guess. Felicity will be dead by then. And then you have Team Flash, Team Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow team, the new cast for season 2, and Supergirl, all when she moves to CW one day, and they'll all be freaking teaming up and taking on somebody big. I don't know who, but it would be an amazing sight. Oh, and Constantine too, he'd be on the side then. He'd be a little bit like, yeah! Smoking a cig and everything. Yo, man, I'll be staying right here right now. I'm gonna have a cig real quick. You guys fighting. Oh, hell, CW. I'm still waiting for a Constantine show. You have the rights to Constantine. What are you doing? Do it. Just do it. Why not? What's stopping you? Well, NBC still owns it, doesn't it? But they let them use it. So why not? What are you waiting for? Supernatural crossover with Constantine. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry there. But they fight Girder to defeat him. Jesse wakes up. The whole Love Iris thing, like, you're my everything, you bring me home, your voice brings me home. And when she was like, I was like, that, my heart was like, thank you, writers, for giving me advice on how to say stuff. And the girl will be like, oh, and I'll be like, yeah, I wrote it myself. Yeah, I did. And, she'll never know it's a Flash because, probably any one of my city women don't really watch The Flash, nor none of the guys, really. I'm like the only person in my area that watches The Flash. Oh my god. Wow. I need to spread the word around The Flash. It's the highest CW ratings, too, so everybody's doing it. Anyway, that happens. Zoom has more recruits. He has metahumans from Earth 2, and he's like, we will take over the world. And they're like, yeah. So what did I think about this episode overall, man, of The Flash, the Runaway Dinosaur? First off, the pros, Zoom. I mean, that little bit of Zoom at the end, and he's telling Caitlin, Hunter Zolomon, and he's like, if I come back and you're gone, I will know you chose your friends, but if I come back and you're here, then I know you have chose my side. So was it Team Flash or Team Zoom? Hashtag that. And then you could hashtag Wally West on, let's take a photo, Team Zoom and a bunch, like 5 in a row, and then Team Flash, 5 in a row, and then, what do? We fight. And then they just fight and everything. They're not stopping. Boom. Fighting. Hashtag The Flash. Civil War. Simple as that, man. But Flash was awesome. The effects in here, practical and CGI effects, all did amazing. Kevin Smith as directing, really great job. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a big Kevin Smith. really, really good job. Great job. Where I want him to direct Arrow episodes, and I want him to write Arrow episodes also, and I want him to direct more Flash. And I believe he's confirmed to do a few more episodes in season 3. Let's do it, baby. Come on, man. Come on down, Kevin Smith. Welcome to the CW universe, man. I love it. Keep on doing it, man. Keep on. You're fantastic. And this is what your first, in a long time TV show pilot thing, or I mean not pilot, but TV show directing. Awesome job. So Nora Allen, the actress, also plays her really awesome and sad, emotional part. And just the whole grave scene in the cemetery. The talking to the Speed Force, I thought that was really, I was like, oh my god, there's an actual Speed Force person? I never knew that. Like, we made you, we gave you the powers, we were there when the Big Bang happened. All that good stuff there. Jason Mewes, his cameo, and then you saw his cameo when they were like you saw him and the black leather thing. You would know because if you listen to the Kevin Smith podcast, he says how he looks, and there he is. So that was really cool to see there. Jesse, I mean, I love where they're going with Jesse, and I love what they're doing with Wally because you know he's going to be a metahuman. If he's not a metahuman, CW, you are going to get a very, very angry rant that no one will care about, but still, make Wally West happen. I'm not even a big fan of Wally West. I'm just saying make him happen. Let's go. Give him Wally West, man. Anyway, his love for Iris. That had all the girls last night like, oh my god, why don't you talk to me like that? See, he talks to his girlfriend like that, and they're like sisters. I mean, brother and sister. So why can't you talk to me like that? Flash relationship with your sister, technically not your blood sister, or actually blood sister Game of Thrones style. Game of Thrones style. Problem. Yeah, more Game of Thrones style. But either way, that's just me. But, you know, it's just more fun and erotic there. But either way, yeah, sure, why not? That happens too. The only cons I have to say about this episode, really, that I Girder. My opinion, just... And how did I know that wasn't going to work? We have the magnets ready. It didn't work. It didn't stop him. And what the hell? It took Girder... The Flash got there right in time for Girder to break down the door. That was like 10 minutes of time. And the moment Flash arrives, boom, really? Are you kidding me? He couldn't have just like, boom. Are you... What took Girder 10 minutes? Like, did he go walk outside and come back? Like, what took so long? Just saying. Anyway, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end up giving this Flash episode a B+. I thought it was a really good episode and great at times. I love the way Kevin Smith ended up directing this really great way of directing. I want him to do more. He did bring emotion, and like what he got from the actors, of course, all the actors are amazing, but Barry Allen shined. I mean, Grant Gustin, yeah, he did a fantastic job this episode. Definitely, a lot of emotion came into it, and you felt it, so... Comment down below, tell me what you guys thought about this Flash episode. Make sure to like, comment, and share, and hit that subscribe button for more. We only have 2 episodes left, and that's it, baby. That's it, no more. Until Season 3 later this year. Comic-Con is coming. It's coming along, baby. Tomorrow, Arrow reviews, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. No, probably Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and then Friday will be Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow. So stay tuned. Until next time, bye-bye.